very good fish. Oh my good lord. Alrighty, I'm here on the beautiful York Peninsula. It's a pretty early drive this morning. Got up early, saw that it was a glass out, or checked the weather last night, saw that it was a glass out, saw that it was overcast. Thought, why not get out here? It's looking pretty gloomy, but this is squid weather, let me tell you. And here is the fully loaded beast. Going for squid, whiting. Plan is, hopefully catch some fresh squid as bait, and then see if we can pick up a few things with the outgoing tide and the incoming in the afternoon. So let's see what we can do. Alright, we're finally on the water after, how long? After probably 50 minutes to an hour and a half-ish of just absolute pain. Trudging through extra thick mud. We are finally out here, so let's see if we can get a few. Seen a very, very nice sized blue swimmer. And I'm going to chase after him. He's right in front of me. I'm not sure if you see him. He's right there. I'm going to cut him off here. That bird's just got a bluey too. How cool. There's blueies everywhere. It's a good sized bluey. Yes! Look at him. He's a nice one. How cool is that? Yo! He's a keeper. So basically, my technique at the moment is I've pulled up to a bit of ground that I think is pretty good, and I've casted against the drift, and I'm just sort of bottom bouncing at the moment. Letting it sit, bringing it up, bringing it back down. I'll do this for about 5 minutes. If nothing, then I'll cast around, see if I can pick up squid on the cast with a bit more action. I'm on to a squid here. So what I'm going to do is just mark this spot. On my sounder. It's not a bad looking little squid. That's what I needed, was some bait. That's what I've got. We're on to another squid. But what I'm doing at the moment, this is not a bad squid, I don't think. It hasn't woken up yet. But what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just drifting over what I think is some nice bottom. Oh, he has woken up now. And as I'm doing that, I'm actually looking for really good whiting bottom. So really good whiting bottom is sort of when there's sort of thick, sort of dense, reefy sort of stuff, and then that's sort of followed by sand holes. And when you're whiting fishing, you're casting into those sand holes. I've only just got this guy on, and there he is. Not a bad squid at all. We'll get a closer look at him. Hopefully you haven't got too much ink on you. Nah, we're all clean. Excellent. So get a closer look at this fella. Now I'm using he's actually chewing onto my jig at the moment. We're actually using the Gangcraft Black Betty at the moment because it's overcast, because it's quite a dull day. I don't mind using a jig that gives me a nice silhouette, such as this one just here. Gives me a really nice silhouette in the water and it looks really natural. The water's nice and clear as well, and we'll take a look at that fella there. How cool. Dispatch of him. So what I'm doing to kill them, firm sort of karate chop on the head, on the neck, and a couple sort of on the head, and that is some beautiful bait and some beautiful eating. What I find really interesting is we just came over the exact zone that we caught that last squid to catch that second squid. So it's really important when you get one, just mark it in your, if you've got a GPS, mark it in your GPS or chart plot or whatever it is, and then drift back over your lines, because you often pick up sort of 2, even more, like you can pick up almost like a bag limit just by sort of marking the spot where you caught them, drifting back over, because often squid, they hunt and school for safety in packs. So they'll be in packs or pairs quite often. So where there's one, there's quite often more, so drift over that same line. I'm gonna go through how I rig my whiting baits for squid. So I've just anchored up on a bit of bottom that I sounded up just before, and I've cut the squid's candles into sort of little bite-sized pieces. I then sort of weave them on the hook, so go through. Actually quite hard to put on because they're so fresh and they're so slimy. Through, and the most important bit of your whole bait presentation is to leave a bit dangling. That will sort of flap and float in the current, and that's what gets you your bites. That's what attracts the whiting. So we're going to get this rod out. I'm going to see if we can't get any whiting to have a go at that. There are whiting here. I've got something. He hasn't woken up yet. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's a whiting. Probably a legal fish too. Yes, we're on the board. There are fish down there for sure. This guy didn't really fight at all. Then, perfect hook set. Is the illegal fish. He's legal, and just like that, we're on the board. Yep. We were on. Got taken into the weed. Oh, come on. I think our hooks are a little bit too big, to be honest. There's a fish. It's a good fish. Very good fish. We're on the board again. It's whiting, and it's definitely a keeper. Look at that one. Now that is a very, very solid whiting. Don't even need to measure that one. Just had him pinned. On to another whiting. It's a bit small. They're coming through just now. Come through in waves. I can see them on the sounder, and they're here 1 minute and then they're gone the next, so you just got to be prepared for when they come around. Just had a double header on. The top one fell off, but wow, that's a keeper for sure. Just whack him there. There's got to be a school down there for sure. Cast that straight back in. We did have a double header on. There's got to be a school here. Something on here that just hasn't woken up yet. Oh, a huge leather jacket. I believe it's a leather jacket. It is a monster leather jacket. We have a very good squid on here. He almost, he almost just snapped my rod just then. He was loving life, just chewing on that white jig. Check that out, beautiful colours on it. That was caught on the Landcraft Black Betty. Just sitting it out the back, just sort of waiting for a squid to come along, and bang, there he was. Onto a good fish here again. Hopefully this one stays on. There's a fair bit of weight to him. Oh, he's running under the boat. That's not good. Come on, come on. Oh. It's a very good fish. I think it's a double header. It is a double header. With a nice big whiting on top too. Oh boy. I was just doing my other rig when this rod absolutely screamed off. Oh, that's a thumper. Look at him, pinned perfectly in the corner of the mouth. He's legal for sure, don't have to worry about him. Go straight in. This one here might just be under. Oh, actually, looks okay. We will of course check. And that's number 2, that's a 35 centimetre one, that's a good fish as well. This is a solid fish, it's not coming up at all. Oh, it's a good whiting. It's a very good whiting. Come in. Come in. Oh yeah, he's a keeper. To another good fishy. I'm not sure what this is. It's fighting. Actually, it is. It's got to be a King George. It's keeping low like one, and it is one. Can we get him in? Yes, we can. There's another King George. Oh, he's gone nuts. He's going absolutely bonkers. He's tangled me around everything. There's a lot of weight to this fish. He's swinging me around the boat. Oh man. This is a good fish. Oh. A very good fish. Oh my good lord. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of it. Oh my god. That's a horse. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. That's got to be bigger than my measurer. And it goes up to 38. Yeah, it's way bigger. That's got to be a 40 centimetre whiting. How good is that? It's going straight in the bag. Oh, this is a red mullet. I'll take you. He's de-hooked himself so I can go straight back in. On a squid here. Just thought, bagged out on whiting. Why not chase some Cephs for a little while? That's exactly what I'm doing. Perfect hook up on the Gancraft Black Betty again. One of my favourite jigs to use on overcast days. And it's just, yeah, dominant. Let's try and get back out there. Felt him pick that one up, so he wasn't in very far out, so see if he's got a mate. Like that. That's a much better squid too. Oh, bang. Literally no sooner did the jig hit the water, we're on again to a nice southern calamari. There's been a few big ones around today and the past few weeks, so it's good to finally get onto a couple after seeing so many small ones for such a long time. Oh, he got me. See the any more out there. It's not a bad set. A few good runs, that fella. Again. Just as I'm going to mark this spot down as my squidding zone. Love that. Net this one because it's a little bit bigger. Again, it's a bit better of a net job from me. There's 3. See if we can get a 4th. So all in all, it was an absolutely awesome session. Managed to bag out on whiting, and I reckon we got half a dozen squid, a few leather jackets and a few red mullet as well. Here's the spoils and a blue swimmer crab. Sick haul. Just so much fun out there. Got a few nice ones, probably 42 to 44 centimeters, so it was really, really good. And yeah, yo!